You know, I'm really glad I didn't start actually capturing the footage that I needed for my mod showcase video yesterday, because I would have been so wrong to do that. My mods were messed up a little bit, and I didn't have the latest version of the mod loader, so some things weren't even showing up properly, and my weapon handling mod was not functioning as it should have been at all. So now things are working much better. I've got I'm gonna actually post a link to my my mod list down in the description of this video if you want to find it. Otherwise, you could have always found it in the Discord server. I've got it pinned to the Road to Vostok channel. And then when I actually make the mod showcase video, I'll show more about that. And we're going to go over every mod that I use in that list, and probably a couple that I don't for specific reasons, but I might want to use in the future. For example, one that I know off the top of my head is any of the major overhaul mods, like Oldman's overhaul, for example, that influences a lot of things about the game, including like AI behaviors and stuff like that. I'm going to wait until I get, if not all the way to day 50, much closer to day 50, so that I can restart my new playthrough with that, because I think that that'll be more appropriate. And I'll also decide pretty quickly if I even want to keep it or not. We're gonna see what happens with that. But that's for another day, because I have taken yesterday and today to get everything all fixed up and figured out, and now I'm much more prepared to go forward. Also, in addition, look what I got. Yeah, my microphone wasn't recording last night when this happened, but I did actually get Punisher. I stole his beanie, it's mine now, and I got his KP31, which means I can take care of two very important tasks today. I did capture the encounter, so I've got the video, and I'll show it to you now. But the microphone was not recording. I'm pretty sure I was too tired to do anything properly, but I managed to take him out. I'm using a mod that guarantees his engagement status. So there's sometimes, or some spawns or whatever, where the van will spawn in and he won't actually be in attack mode. He's just passing through. The siren won't be on or whatever, just the music, and he kind of like drives through the map. Or even sometimes I've had the siren be on and he'll just ignore the crap out of me. I've seen comments from users saying that they'll stand in front of the van and there's no damage, I guess, if it hits you or not. The van just pushed this person like all the way across the map through the route that it takes. And the entire time the Punisher did not get out, didn't engage or anything like that. So you know, it's just kind of busted in that way. The mod that I'm using just guarantees that he will be in the engagement mode when he does appear. It's called Punisher Stops, and there's literally the only metric that you can adjust for it is stop distance. So I think that once the van gets within, I would imagine that these are meters, 60 meters by default of your character, then it'll stop and the crew gets out and comes to attack you, I think. Obviously this goes like way up, and it can be as low as 30 meters, but 60 seemed good. I was at the school, you'll have seen it by now, and that worked for me. So hopefully it'll be more dynamic in that way. It's just kind of tough because like I'd been hearing him appear on the outpost map for the most part, where he would be on the opposite side of the map from me, and I would try to run over, desperately trying to get his attention, but nothing worked. So he would just like drive on. If you shoot at the van, nothing happens, at least not for me. But I hope this way it'll be much more consistent and I'll be able to engage him more regularly, or at least more reliably. So what I'm gonna do today is run these things out. The KP31 and the magazine are going to the generalist. This has ammunition in it, so I'm going to take that out for myself. The flame beanie goes to gunsmith, and that's going to unlock the bunker shelter for me, which is exciting. Okay, got the ammo out of that. I'm not going to take the shotgun, even though I like the shotgun. I'm going to take my suppressed M4, and I'm not going to take these shotgun shells. Also, things are moving around in the placement mode right now, or differently than usual, because I'm using a mod for that. So no need to be alarmed. I also have my P3 suppressed. I finally got some magazines for it. That took forever. Equip that. Put these here. Got ammunition for both things. I actually have a ton of 9x19. I guess that's really only useful if I find like an SMG that I want to use, like an MP5. But I'm not going to need that much ammunition. Obviously for my pistol, which I may not even use all that much. I do really like that the weapon handling mod that I'm using right now moves the like the patrol stance, like the at rest for the rifle, much flatter to the chest, so it's more out of the way. And it also modifies, I haven't seen it like this. Okay, the pistol is pretty much unchanged, which, you know, that makes sense. It's pretty small anyways. That doesn't make a big difference. What it also does though is it sets new behaviors for the canted aim. As you can see, it looks a little bit different here, and it works a little bit more immersively, which I would be able to show actually better if I had an attachment. If I was to have aim on hold as opposed to toggle, I would be able to hold the canted button, and it would activate the laser attachment that, if I had it, would be attached to, like, you know, the rifle. So that's kind of cool. So it would be off normally, and then if I went to canted, it would be on for pointing purposes, which would be really useful. And unfortunately, the only pointing device that I have is back in the tent on another rifle. So I mean, I'll be able to get there soon enough. But first, to the generalist. I don't think there's anything else really I want to take. I'm good on provisions. Also, if anything else seems weird, I'm using the skills and EXP mod. We're gonna talk about that later, because I do really like it. It's got some cool things about it. If you, like, manage to level up health, for example, vitality increases your max health, which is kind of cool, and it reduces stamina drain when you're running, increases carry weight, blah blah blah. All stuff that's very cool. But I do think, I'll just say right now, I think that the values should be reduced so that EXP comes in slower. Otherwise, it's gonna seem like you're just, like, leveling things up really fast, and you do have to do it manually, so you can spend these amounts of your XP earned to get, you know, like, skill upgrades. So I could reduce, you know, my recoil for some EXP, and then the value goes up and it costs more for the next level. You've seen this in other games. Do I want to take, yeah, because I'm gonna go in the direction of Vostok, and maybe I'll go to maybe I'll, you know what? No. I actually want to go to the highway today. So after I'm done doing what I'm doing, I'm probably going to go straight to the highway. I'll leave those things here. I don't have one of the other regular... it's kind of annoying. No, I'll take these and then drop them off in the tent, because they're much less use to me here than they would be in Vostok. So... I've got my provisions. This is all really good. I have plenty of stuff, still supplies to make more energy drinks, which is great. And I have even more out of the tent, so that should be fine. We're gonna move out. I'm also hoping to catch some, like, any events that happen in this recording today, so that now that all my mods are figured out, I can use the footage for my mod showcase video. Because I'm obviously going to have to touch on the event thing with the mods that I'm using. The event percentage, sort of like normalizer. Can't remember what that mod is called right now. But I will need to at least demonstrate a couple things about the events with footage. So if I get those today, fine. And if not, then I'll just be up all night recording a bunch of footage, going in and out of raids to try to get events to spawn. And generalist, I've got something special for you. See, check it out. There are books that you can buy to increase your skills if you want to do that with the mod that I'm using. It does, however, take up slots in the inventory. So, like, he's selling less because there are books that are up for sale right now, and if that is the thing that could bother somebody, so I would be mindful of that. But that's not what I'm here for right now. Oh god. What I need to do is turn this in. Finally, as much as I want to keep this. You betcha, man. There's only one task left, and that's for all the beers, and I've still only found, like, what, 2 or 3 of them, and I haven't found any more, which really kind of sucks. So, let's see here. I got another M78. Of course, it's all fresh and new. That first one that I found was actually at a helicopter crash, and I haven't put any use to it or anything. I suppose what I'll do is actually... I want to keep the 308 ammunition because I have a Car 21 over in my tent that I want to use, and it's already in the 308 configuration. So that's great. I want to make much more use of that, but it's hard to come by 308 ammunition. I'm gonna check all the trash and boxes and stuff, just in case I find a key. What's that? Did you hear that? There was a skill thing. Scavenger can actually add like an item or two, I think, to like containers that you loot at a random chance. And I'm not perfectly certain about all that yet. I haven't finished reading about it, but that's definitely a thing that happens. It plays a sound effect, and the first time I heard it, I was like, what the hell is that? But it's no big deal. So let me see here. Skills, scavenger, which is right here. Extra loot chance. Yeah, so right now it's at 5%, I suppose. And you get XP for just about everything, for trading, for looting, for killing, for being a really charismatic young man. Anything else? This might be a waste of time. I'm just being thorough. There's some nails on the floor. What is this? A mattress and a blanket. I was talking about how I didn't have a mattress, but the mattress is so big, it just takes up so much space. I don't, I can't accommodate it right now, so that's getting left. I don't care. I think I had probably better take this back to my attic, the rifle. So I'll stick this in here real fast. It is cool. What is the, what's the capacity? Doesn't actually say, does it? Yeah, oh well. That's fine. I'll just put it right here for now, and then eventually I'll make use of it. I'm gonna take the 308 over to the tent. I've got my spare armor, got the beanie that I have to deliver to the gunsmith, and also, while I'm thinking about it, I will check off this one right here. So that's removed now. Oh, also I did the oil sample one. And, yeah, all these are still open. So that's that. Okay, out we go. What time is it? 1400 hours. Understood. I will skip the looting for now, just run on out. First to the gunsmith, just in case anything crazy happens to me. I want to unlock the shelter and get this beanie out of my inventory, and also the ammunition that I have, the 308. Before I come back a bit and go to the highway. You can get to the highway through the school, I'm pretty sure, over at the on the side, like over by the field. Oh my god, do you hear that? There he is now. First appearance of the day. Oh yeah, I swapped my keys around. A bunch of my controls are now different. This seems dangerous. Which way is he going? Oh, he's going that way. Listen, man, I'm literally holding your hat in my inventory. I was talking about having killed you. I wonder if I could use this opportunity to demonstrate the mod. So, will it stop right away as soon as I hit 60 meters in range from the van? Surely I'm that close now. Maybe? It's kind of hard to tell. Is he over there now? Yeah, he's like, whoa! Hold up, hold up. We aren't alone. It's kind of unsafe to do this, because there's obviously still bandits in play. Oh, I hear him outside. Was that not affecting my... It is affecting my arm stamina. There's two of them. There's another one out that way. Don't see him. Okay, well, he's gone now. Punisher left town. May as well not dilly-dally. It's gonna take me forever at this rate. Swim! In the lightning storm. Get low. Oh, someone asked if it's possible to still get shot while submerged, and I actually don't know. I've never taken fire, at least I don't think I have, while in the water. Rarely ever do I swim anyway, so I don't know. If anyone knows for sure, please tell me. because I'd be really curious to know if bullets can travel into the water. I would imagine they can, unless there's just like a collider at the surface of the water that prevents anything at all from, any bullets at all from entering it. Because there's no actual bullet mechanics right now. There's no physics to the way those work. Everything's just hit scan. I also did see another mod that was trying to implement bullet physics into the game, but firstly it was marked AI, so I was leery about that in the first place. But like, also the description admitted that it was still pretty buggy. So I don't know how far along that is or what the problems might be necessarily. It said in the description that it came with tracers, which is great. I think that's cool. But the tracers were bugged in that they don't emit from like the end of a weapon right now. They appear above an entity's head. And I'm pretty sure that's just because of how the fire system works, like the emission system here in Godot works. But I don't know anything specific about that. That may become more illuminated or whatever it is I'm trying to say. We'll find out more about that soon, probably. And if it ever appeals to me anymore, I'll try it out. But what I'm really hoping is that in a future build of the game, we will get proper bullet physics from Auntie himself. And I would imagine that based on what he said about what he wants for this game, that is definitely going to happen. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm very hopeful that that's going to happen because I very much want bullet physics. We need travel time, we need bullet drop, we need gravity, we need ricochets. Ricochets would be really cool. And tracers also. I'd love to see some tracers. I'd also love to see more impact effects. So like when bullets and fragmentation, shrapnel actually hits surfaces and stuff, I would love to see more effects. And debris and stuff like that. Clouds of dust and spray of dirt, water, whatever. That would take it a really long way. Okay. Always watchful of this little outbuilding now forever. But maybe I can just dart through. Watch, the Punisher's gonna chase me in here too. Since I have like this innate weird ability to summon him, maybe he's just gonna show up. And then I'm doomed. That'll be it. I already know that when I do the Iron Man run after all this, that he's gonna show up all the time and just wreck me time after time. I'll never be safe from him. They'll be like, oh wow, in the last like 10 days he hasn't appeared at all, and then bam, the first 3 days of the Iron Man run, I'll meet him like 4 times. He's just gonna chase me around. I wanted to blast him and have like a firefight from the window, but I mean, as you saw, I used a grenade. I mean, it was still a good idea. I still was able to like have fun with it by climbing out onto the roof and, you know, engaging him that way, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to have just like a trading firefight. I'm sure I'll get my opportunity. Now it's 1800 hours. The sun is starting to set. I'll bring up the exposure for the video. Oh, did you hear that? That was kind of hard to hear, but that was the Heli-Go Boom mod, which just plays an explosion crashing sound effect when the helicopter crash event happens on the map that you're on. So it's just a little notification. Hey, stop right there. Ow, he hit me. Is he still alive? God. I was really hoping to drop him faster, but I did not. Yeah, he zeroed my helmet. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, so there's that. Still got my plate. I don't want to risk my police helmet because that's going to be much more useful in Vostok. I saw a comment that said that Road to Vostok is a yellow tape following simulator, because that's something that's done so often in the gameplay. And I'd like to adjust that to just being respecting boundaries simulator. That's much more constructive. You need to respect boundaries in your life at all times, no matter what your walk or your work or whatever is in life. You gotta respect boundaries. It's important. Can I? It's kind of hard with the. Okay, that got him. I was able to kill that guy faster, at least. So as you can see, when I run, my stamina depletes much more slowly now because of the skill system. And I think that's great. I think that's a good thing. I just think that it should take much more time and experience to actually to be able to do that, because it's going to be really easy to just break the game by like getting experience really quickly and just souping yourself up really fast. So I'm going to go in there and reduce the EXP gain from things so that I get less. I mean, obviously I can control it, so I'll just be like, oh yeah, I remember I can, you know, just distribute the points freely however I want to and make progression work as I'd like. And there's even a prestige system, but I'm not going to use that. We're just going to see how it goes. Gunsmith. I've got it, man. Check this out. Tasks. Come all the way to the bottom. Start delivery of the flame beanie. And complete. In Area 05, there's a guy we call the Punisher. He comes from the Finnish criminal underworld. Some say he's a debt collector for one of the major biker gangs. Every now and then, this guy steps in and asks for fucking payments for some self-made debt. Usually I would shoot these clowns to the front door, but this one is as tough as nails. Punisher and his minions also recently stole a police van, so they even have a lightly armored vehicle now. Somebody has to put an end to this clown show, so I basically need a hitman. Bring me his head or something else to prove that he's dead, and I will give you the keys to my storage bunker. Got it. I love that. You know what? He's not invincible. I killed him. I was able to kill him. And you know what? I guess he is that dangerous, though, because he respawned and he's still out there. Dangerous guy. Is there anything? I mean, I can't afford anything. I'm just looking to see what. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I'm going to gleefully run over and open up the bunker shelter and take a look inside. Ta-da! This is the bunker shelter. It's pretty much exactly the same dimensions and construction as the other such rooms, like these other storage rooms that are elsewhere in these bunkers, but it comes with a little furniture. You get these two crates over here, the military style crates and the special crate, and the table and the chair. This does nothing. I do think it would be fun if this actually did something, not that I have any idea what, because I don't think it goes anywhere. It's just a sink area. It's just a hole. Sink area? No, I have no idea. What I was trying to say is that it goes down. And honestly, I don't even know what function this would serve all on its own anyway. Like, it's got some flimsy boards up on it, but like, what would this be for? Storage of some kind, or like a fire suppression thing? Like if you pick up a thing that's on fire and just toss it in there, it's now down at the bottom of a concrete hole, and you've got some time to deal with it. I don't know. Maybe it had some infrastructure purpose before that just isn't a thing now. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and place these things in here as my first act in the bunker. And then I do have some plans, because I've been getting furniture, so I have a bunch of furniture that I can put in here. I'm gonna set the couch down. It's actually probably a really good idea to do this, just like get a sort of temporary setup for what I have now, because as I've mentioned before, if you die, your furniture catalog gets wiped. So anything that you've got stored in the catalog upon death is going to be destroyed, regardless of, I'm pretty sure regardless of whatever mods you use. I don't know if there are mods that prevent that from taking place. It's possible. I don't know. I haven't read that being the case, and I haven't experienced that being the case either. So just to play it safe, we will, I mean, I will advise everybody, because I'm the one playing right now, to just quickly make use of whatever you've got in the furniture catalog whenever you have it. so that it's not just sitting around idly and at risk of being destroyed and wiped out when you get wrecked by a bandit in the village. So no rhyme or reason. There's no actual purpose to me doing this. The shelves are kind of awkward to place because the placement for those things is kind of weird. I guess maybe I can never tell how tall they are or whatever, how far the legs go down. And yeah, I'll put that right there. So now I've got 3 military crates. And I have a bunch of office cabinets and medicinal cabinets and stuff like that. Can I just set this right here? See, the feet are kind of... They kind of go into the floor for most of these things. And then maybe symmetrical? I don't know. I don't know. Just to see how it goes. Place all these things in and around just so that I don't have them in a risky situation, risky circumstance. No potential for them to be lost. Medical cabinet. Can I put stuff on the walls in here? I mean, yeah, it doesn't really seem like it because they aren't flat. They can't like receive things. Maybe I can put it here on this wall? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Wait, come on. Come on. There you go. Shelf. I'll put a shelf underneath, maybe. So like right there. And then I've got a nightstand. I've got the short trolley. Can put the short trolley somewhere, anywhere. The stool, a soft padded stool. I guess I could put that over here somewhere. It could be an angle or something like that. And then I've got a nightstand with stuff in it. What's in here? What's in my nightstand, actually? Do I remember? Oh, it's just this stuff. Got it. Typical nightstand stuff. So then I have some metal shelves. I like the look of the metal shelves. They seem nice. Yep, okay. And then the rest are just some like decorative things. So like rugs. I got a couple of rugs. Can set those on the floor so it's not so stony and hard, I guess. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't serve any actual purpose except to make me feel better. And then I can't hang these on the walls because they're these stone walls. Have you ever been able to like hang these things on furniture pieces? Probably not. That wouldn't make any sense, right? Can I put it over the door? That'd be kind of funny. I can. So if like, oh, I have to like look at the door itself. Would that block me out? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Okay. And then I still have another nightstand. I guess I'll put the nightstand right next to the door so it's like some more stuff right there. Drop my keys when I come in. That's fine. Don't really care about the other things. So yeah, there's lots of space in here to arrange. I've been watching the Road to Vostok Discord server a little bit lately and seeing these submissions for the shelter competition. And man, some of you guys have done some serious work arranging furniture and these things, and I think that's really cool. It's like super fun to watch what you guys come up with, and I want to spend like a full night just arranging furniture, because like I wanted to do that in the attic too, but I've just been so busy playing the game, trying to progress, and also recording these videos that I haven't really committed to that. So maybe now I'll actually get around to it. I want to move my TV out here and do some other things. I'd love to get a PC, that'd be great. But we'll see what happens. So now I'm still in good shape. I have these things that I don't necessarily need to keep, but I guess I'll keep them on me regardless, and I'm gonna go to the highway. Not for any particular specific reason, it's just that I haven't been to the highway in a while, and I figure it'll be a good opportunity to get some events spawning and, you know, see what kind of trouble I can get into, and just thoroughly search for some loot out there, because it's possible I'll find something. There are several bunches of opportunities. There's all those boxes in the Kala market. And, I don't know, maybe I'll find a tunnel key in the trash somewhere and I can just get right into it. That'd be cool. I am using a mod to reduce the volume of footsteps, like my footsteps specifically. It is possible to adjust the footsteps of everybody in the game, but I don't increase the unit size of AI footstep given value. Got it. So, yeah, higher value makes the footstep audible over a larger distance. So that actually by default makes the AI footsteps easier to hear. It makes them louder, because there's been a lot of talk about how the bots can be really sneaky, and I feel like I usually hear them. But maybe they can like sneak around to some degree. I'm not really sure. This is for the player sound effect. And if I reduce it like a bunch, what'll it sound like? Oh yeah, it's like really quiet. So it does work. That's what I wanted it for, because like the default footsteps are like so loud. It's just really, I don't know. It's really distracting, I guess, which is I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Just trying to find something that's nicer on my ears, I guess. And also easier in recording, because if you've noticed, since I try to control the volume of these videos for YouTube's sake and for your headphone's sake, if any, depending on how anybody is watching and listening to these videos, the sudden jump in volume for a lot of these sound effects can be really jarring. And just to make it so that my voice isn't blown out by anything that happens, I put a cap, like a ceiling on the game volume. And that can make it so that the footsteps, like my running around footsteps, block out the ambience, which just sounds annoying to my ear. It may not bother anybody else, but I've heard it so much that it just drives me crazy, and with some quieter footsteps, that just won't be the case. But this seems fine. This seems good for now. I'm not feeling like much of a stickler about how loud or how quiet they should be. I think this is just fine. So all I need to do now is swing around that direction, because over there is the transition to the highway, right? Just very calmly sprinting down through the woods, not getting shot at by bandits, feeling very safe, feeling like I'm in control. Like I said before, I've never actually had an encounter over here, so I don't know if bots can spawn at the field, or if they ever even come over here at all. But I haven't ever had them be over here before. There's some trash. What's that? Knife. Is there anything in here? Nope. How's my hydration's low? Oh. Why is hydration not showing in my conditional conditions mod? That doesn't actually have, like, doesn't it? Elegant UI. No. It wouldn't be in here because it's in conditional conditions. Oh, did I bust it? I may have broken it. Well, we'll see. We will see about that. For now, I have ways of dealing with hydration problems. I'll just go ahead and clear this so that I don't have to worry about it. That'll bring it all the way up to 91%, which is great. It's real good. Yeah, so now I'm over here. This is it, right? Maybe not. Is it over in this direction? Am I even remembering this correctly at all? Oh no, it is over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. This should only take like, what, an hour, I think? To the highway. Yeah, 1 hour, 5 energy, 10 hydration. So over here is going to be the Kala Market, right? Yep, there it is. There's the parking lot. And the highway itself is over in that direction, if you remember. There is a potential for bots to spawn or at least patrol the market building itself. I don't know if they're going to be out in the lot at all. I'm sure it's thoroughly and entirely possible. I have yet to encounter an event at the highway also. I've spent so little time here that I haven't had the opportunity to get any of the events yet. So I would be kind of curious about how those play out over here. Yep, there's somebody right there. Should be clear now. Like, why would there be more than one guy here, right? That's not likely at all. Wait. Nope, sure enough, I do hear footsteps, so there is actually somebody else here. I also don't think I came over this way the first time I played this map on my video. I'm not certain that I came to this portion of the building. Yeah, I don't think I did. This guy's probably out in the middle, right? Yep, see him. Oh. Oh, I missed that first time. I was holding my mouse kind of weird. Oh, jeez. Wow, 3 of them in the market. Where was he at? Aha. Now we should be clear, right? There's no way there'd be more than 3 in here at one time. It's most of who can spawn in the first place. Check this out, by the way. I have a mod that enables looting of PC towers. There can be PC parts in these things now. That's so awesome. I'm really excited about that. Okay, let's take that full auto and start to conserve some of this ammunition. Wow. Oh man, there's like a lot of stuff on this guy. Yeah, give me all that. Check the computer. What is that? What do you know? There's another event. Wow. Oh, just barely am able to see it. So, I wonder if I'll have enough time. Oh, wrong way. To actually see it fall. Maybe not. I think I took too long. It's... Oh! What luck. I could have stayed in there maybe and seen that. Nice. That's really close by. Okay, let me finish up in here. And then I'll go check that. Is there anything? No, no, no. I think maybe it's possible for something to spawn on that, the counter, or maybe behind it. On the little display racks, but not today. Whoops, wrong keys. Wrong keys! I rebound everything, so it's a little weird. I'm probably gonna push a lot of wrong buttons in this session. Oh, yeah. Yep, nothing. Okay. Don't particularly need anything at the moment, like resources-wise. I'm just looking for valuables and keys. And I searched this, I searched that. I think I searched everything back here. Yes, I did. Yep, I did. Did I search? Nope, didn't search that. Didn't search that. Didn't search this. And then back here, get that and this. And look down here real quick just to be sure. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. This door is jammed. Where would it go? I don't really... Yeah. I guess that's fine. Did that put it automatically in my inventory? Where did those bullets go? Am I tripping? Okay. Door's jammed. Empty fuse box. Check the trash. Nothing. I'm so surprised at how many bandits were in here. That was pretty cool. I think my armor did take a hit. I think that's what happened. Oh. PM5. It's in decent shape. Not great, but it's in decent shape. It won't jam for a while. Bunch of shelves, got the cabinets and the computers. Still nothing. Some locker. And then here's the warehouse out back. With all these boxes. I'm not really gonna... not gonna try too hard to check all these. I'm not gonna jump up and get those ones up high. Just the easy ones that are on the ground level. There's some nails on the floor. A coat. Oh. Okay. Oh. There's actually just a little bit. Not much, though. And then these ones over here. That's enough for now. And then boxes. There's stuff in there. Splint, hot plate, alarm clock, and combat boots. He had a magazine with a single bullet left. So, I don't know what can potentially spawn in these boxes. I don't know what all can appear. I don't know if there's a chance for higher level loot to appear in those. I would think that it's all just random low level loot. Oh. Can I fit this on? No, I can't. I can't. Whatever, I guess I'll just take it. Always check the trash. It's funny how lucrative trash diving can be in this game. Unchecked. Those are empty. I check this one too. Nothing on the floor. Nothing in his body. Anything in the garbage? No. Okay. Nope. Nope. Leave that door shut. This sound is probably gonna get annoying. But it's really quick to be able to check all these, so it's not a huge deal. And it's enough to distract me from like whatever else is going on in the world too, so I might actually miss something that happens. What was that? A 9x19 mag for an MP5. More for the pistol. Okay. I think that's about it for here. At least it should be. I don't really need any of those provisions. I'm gonna want to have some space on me for random stuff that I might find. Oh, I know, for the airdrop. That's what I have to do. Yeah, so let me consume some of this stuff. I'll probably end up dumping this. Clear the chamber, unload the magazine. Do that, and then, you know, somebody can have that. Okay. Oh, Polaris lamp. I'll take a Polaris lamp, no problem. It's good to have a bunch. Probably good to, like, spread them out, too. If you're gonna store them. Have one in one shelter and another in another shelter, so that if you should lose one, or you just need one in another place after you respawn or whatever, you got it. Because it's much better to have than the Narva lamps, even though the Narva lamps are functional. They're just dimmer. The light isn't as clear. Sweet. Okay. Show me all the things. I'm pretty sure they always have the same stuff, right? Medkits and the water and the field rations, antibiotics, a little bit of pea soup and peanuts, and then coats, boots, toolbox, map, and then batteries and toilet paper. Yeah, okay. Cool, that they do. Bandages, water. Oh. Yep. And then we'll do that, and then sort these down here like so. Just a little Tetris is all. No big deal. I heard that. There's some guy out there. Some dude looking to harass me. The water. Let's go ahead and craft a couple of energy drinks. And then e-powder. Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing? That guy does sound pretty angry. Okay, that saves a little space. Just a little bit. And leaves me with some really awesome provisions to have. I might be able to see this guy. He sounds pretty close. He's like over there, maybe? Inside 20, 30 meters. Maybe he's just down on the highway and I can hear him from that far away. Kind of seems like it. Otherwise I would have seen him by now. We good? Yep. Good to engage, just in case. Aha! He was facing me as though he could see me. Did not like. So I killed him. Heard another voice, didn't I? So there might be another guy down here. Oh, I can hear the footsteps. Whoa! Stop right there. He only had a handgun and he was rushing me. Scary stuff, dude. Scary stuff. Anybody else I should know about? Anybody else want to give me problems? Can I make it all the way up to the end of the highway? Should I check him? No, not necessarily. He probably only had the Karov. Is the actual pronunciation for the Makarov pistol Makarov or Makarov or some combination of the two? Somehow, like in all this video gaming that I've been doing over the years, I've never actually... I feel like I've never heard it pronounced. I mean, it's a name, right? Like it must have been the designer of the pistol, and it goes way back, so... I don't know. Most times when I hear it referred to on, I guess, it would have to be YouTube, right? It's like Makarov, but I almost exclusively hear Americans pronounce it. I guess I have to look into it. Okay, so this is this side. And I don't think... I thought there was a crate over here. On this overpass? Maybe I'm not remembering that. I guess not, because there's not one here. Trash. Nope. I can check the little fuel station. There's some stuff over there. Wow, it actually feels so much better. It feels more immersive having my footsteps be quieter like this. Because I wouldn't just be stomping around no matter what, right? This character, even though I don't have fine control over every single move that he makes, would still know better to have like contextual behaviors and stuff and not just like stomp around like crazy flat-footed all the time. And of course the effect isn't any different right now, it just is a different volume. But it still sounds and feels better in this way. What have you got? A little painkiller? I mean, I guess I'll take it. Trash. Keep hearing ambient noises and thinking they're footsteps or something. It would be kind of cool if, further down the line, if the bots could do things that create disturbances. So if they, like, knock something over and it makes a loud clatter, that would be, like, very jarring, you know? You'd be like, oh my god, and turn around and have to run because then it starts a chase because they have to run after you now that you've heard where they are and got startled and you can, like, run away. Fairly certain there's not anything over here. I don't think there's anything over here to check. And I'll feel better having gone around the highway and cleared out anybody that I find than if I just like go right down onto the highway right away. So I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. Oh. There's a trash pile. Whatever. I'm probably gonna end up emptying the other arcade magazine that I have and ditching it to save some more space. Should I check this overpass? I do also think that it'd be good if the bots could use flashlights, and actually did use flashlights at night. Whoa, there's one now. They don't have to use them... Oh, nice. Constantly? But it would be really immersive, and it'd be... Oh my god, he's right there. How did I not see him? The, the guardrail saved me. He shot the steel and I'm okay. Yeah, see, this is what happens when I'm, like, talking and not fully paying attention. I try to dial in, but I'm just sort of focusing on other things. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because I'm really running out of space real fast. Ditch it. And then also this, because I'm probably not going to end up using an MP5. Toss that. Seems good. I'll put that up there. Put this right here. And then maybe sort these things out like this, I suppose. Did I have any other ammunition? No. Bunch of water, bunch of energy drinks, bunch of bandages. Extra Polaris headlamp. We got 3 spare now, which is really cool. One's at 100%. I also have the batteries. Peas, snooze. I could use the snooze. Bring my mental health all the way up. That actually went over. Did you see that? It like went to 114, then adjusted back down to 100. So that must be because the skills mod enables overcharge. Alright, so I still have the 308. Oh, that's what I did. I forgot to drop the 308 at off at the bunker or the tent or whichever area, because I'm probably gonna put it in the tent with my car 21 because I'm gonna have to migrate all my stuff from the tent to the bunker, and then just use the tent as a an in-between intermediary storage, short-term storage, like provisions and stuff to get to easily. Meds and provisions, maybe some ammo, and like a rifle. But primarily on the outpost, I'll be using the bunker shelter. The tent is just convenient because it's so close to the entrance from the village. That's at 97%. But, I mean, I don't really need it. I could shove it in my inventory, though, just because I don't have anything else in that space right now. So now I guess I can go down because I feel safer now. But I better wait till I get to the end so I'm not diving off of this cliff and breaking both of my legs. Also in the demo, it's not here now, but like in the demo, when the highway was still a part of it, there at this end was sort of like a garbage, I think, like a dumpster area that was fenced in. And also had an entrance, like a ground level entrance down into the tunnel. But it is very different now. It's pretty flat, featureless up here. Don't think there's anything over there to check. I don't think. Yeah, okay. No sign of any more activity. I've actually killed a bunch of bots since I got here. Taking those 3 out right away was pretty cool. Really knocked those guys off the board. In general, without having like the key to get down there, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to find anything. There's just this stuff to search. And then the tunnel back here, but that doesn't go anywhere, and I don't know if there's like a special crate chance back here. I don't think so. I would have to assume that any special crates out here are actually going to be in the tunnel area. And obviously need a key to get in there, so I won't be doing that. How are my stats? We're still doing good. Whoops. Accidental misclick. And then this is blocked off entirely. Okay. So that's good. That's fine. I guess I've gotten all I can get from the highway now. To be extra thorough, I'll run around the center a little bit to see if anything is in here. Probably not. I don't think I remember seeing anything. Like I did say before, back in the demo, there was also that campsite. There were like tents underneath one of the overpasses that you could search. There's a fire pit there too, but no longer. There's this guy that I blasted. Not much. He just had the car off as well. Nothing in there. I always check those pipes now because, what, on, the apartments, right? There's, that one pipe back in the corner that has a couple military crates inside of it. I don't think anywhere else in the game that's the case, because I haven't spotted any. But over there is the 2. And I guess that's it. Okay. So, of note, there's no way to get back up from down here on this end. Is there? Nope. Could use something. I gotta go over here. And also, there's nothing like behind this wall, right? No. Nope. That wasn't all 10, was it? I don't think it was. But I really can't remember. So now what I want to do is go back to the outpost actually and deposit my 308 ammunition. And I guess I could start filling the bunker shelter with these new provisions. And spend some time arranging the furniture maybe. I am creeping ever closer to day 30 when all the traders leave Area 05. Let's see. Yeah, just 6 more days until that happens. So I'm not feeling particularly rushed about it. I don't think it's going to be a big deal for me. I've already got a lot of stuff that I need. I'm still just looking for some of the higher end weapons and stuff. Like, I want the VSS. I haven't gotten a few other things. I haven't found the MP7. And I do want those things. It's funny, I do have a MP7 magazine. I think I just like got that from the gunsmith, didn't I? On like my first day with him. Because I was like, oh, I hope I find an MP7 on any of my trips into Vostok. Because that'll be useful to have. I'll have a magazine. Nope. Not a 1.